Hello everyone. How teenage pregnancy affects the future of mother and child. Every 26 seconds, a teenage girl becomes pregnant in the United States. It is so hard to raise a child when you are still a child. While some people know about the negative consequences of teenage pregnancy, many do not recognize the importance of avoiding pregnancy at such an early age. While I was doing some research in teenage pregnancy, I was shocked to see how much harm teen pregnancy can cause to the mother and the child. I have a sister who became pregnant at the age of 17. Not only she was left as a single mom, but she had to drop out of high school and was forced to work two jobs to be able to provide for herself and her baby. Sometimes she even had to depend on public assistance, which is very limited help. She always struggled and only made minimum wage. This is an example as to why it is so crucial for teenagers to learn and understand about prevention. All teenagers should receive stricter education on teen pregnancy and avoid it, as well as because it has negative effects on both the mother and the child that can last a lifetime. I now want you to listen and understand as I talk about the reasons why teenage pregnancy needs to be avoided, not only because it affects everybody's life, but it also affects kids. And kids, they are not able to make their own choices. First, I'll explain the negative consequences about teenage pregnancy. According to information posted on the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services in 2013, over 273,000 babies were born to teen girls between the ages of 15 and 19. The same website states that teen girls who have babies are less likely to finish high school, more likely to rely on public assistance, be poor as adults, and more likely to have children with poor educational, behavioral, and health outcomes over the course of their lives than do kids born to older parents. Teen pregnancy costs U.S. taxpayers between $9.4 and $28 billion a year through public assistance payments, lost tax revenue, and great expenditures for public health care, foster care, and criminal justice services. Now that I have mentioned some of the negative consequences on teen pregnancy, let's now talk about statistics. According to information I found at www.smith.edu, the website of Smith College and the YWCA, statistics show how teen pregnancy affects both the mother and the child in different ways. For example, 85% of all teenage pregnancies are unplanned, 80% occur outside of marriage, and 1 out of 3 teen moms drop out of school. The child of a teen mother is also at risk of getting into trouble with the law, abuse drugs, and join gangs, have children of their own out of wedlock, and become dependent on welfare. We have talked about negative consequences and statistics, so let's now discuss some more facts on teen pregnancy. Helpful information about these facts can be found on the Urban Child Institute website located at www.urbanchildinstitute.org, which discusses major negative factors on children from teenage moms. When a baby is born to a teenage mother, he is likely to have more difficulty acquiring language skills as well as social and emotional skills like self-control and self-confidence, and are more inclined to repeat their parents' behavior. Research has found that teen parents are more likely to engage in harsh parenting practices like yelling and spanking due to lack of parenting skills, fewer life experiences, and coping skills. Sometimes teen fathers abandon their responsibilities as parents due to fear and not being able to provide for the child and not being ready to be fathers. I have now discussed all negative consequences on teenage pregnancy, and I am sure that to avoid teen pregnancy is the best thing teenagers can do in order to have a normal life and accomplish all of their goals without any types of interruptions and not harming child's life. We have now seen and are very sure that teenage pregnancy only brings difficulties and affects the life of those around, like the mother, the child, the father, and families due to them relying on family support to provide for the child. Prevention should start at home and continue in school. It is very clear that teenage pregnancy must be avoided. If you want a bright future for your kids, the best thing to do is wait until you are matured, ready to take on responsibilities, are economically stable, have a healthy relationship with the child's father, have social and emotional stability, and of course, an education. Even though teenage pregnancy might seem normal for some people, I hope that you will now have a better understanding of how it can ruin lives short term and long term. I need you all to have that conversation with a teenage girl, a daughter, a cousin, a niece, or even a friend, and talk to them about the consequences of teen pregnancy. And always remember that sexual education can prevent teen pregnancy. Thank you.